Hello. Today I am going to be switching out my slide plate, the normal standard one that comes, the OEM one that comes on the Glock 23, for a holster clip. So I'm going to switch out this slide plate for the one that comes with the this one's called Techna Clip. I've got one on my Glock 48, and it works really well, and I do not like using inside the waistband holsters. They take up too much room, and I'm a little too chunky for that. So to save space, I bought one of these Techna Clips, and I liked it, so I'm going to put one on my normal everyday carry 40. So we'll start by first checking that everything is clean. I've already took out the magazine. Check it a couple times, make sure it is unloaded, and then anytime you're taking the slide off, you want to make sure that your trigger, your firing pin, has been put down, generally by pulling the trigger and hearing that clicking sound. And now I'm going to pull back a little bit on the slide, pulling down these two pins, one on each side. Pull these pins down and pull forward, and that will release the slide. Typically I can do this without field stripping, but I'm just going to take these off anyway, just so that I don't accidentally scratch up my barrel. For those of you out there that care, yes, it is a aftermarket barrel. And then let's see if you can see it here. Now my pistol is very well used, so a lot of my internal components are loose. If you're gonna do this on a newer Glock, a lot of the springs and internal components in your OEM factory new Glocks are probably going to be a little bit stiffer, but this thing has had thousands of rounds shot through it, so it's fairly easy. But I'm just going to use a screwdriver, a little flat tip common head screwdriver, and you can see between here and here there's a little mechanism. You're going to want to push down on this mechanism, and it'll almost like click. You can feel that. You're going to push down on that, and as you're pushing down, you're going to pull your slide plate. You're going to pull this slide plate out this way, but you want to be careful because when you pull this slide plate out, you do have contents are under pressure. You have some springs in here that if you pull them out too fast, components will go flying. So we're going to do this slowly so they don't go flying. Now, what I typically like to do, because I don't have any special tools, my gut is big enough, so I'm just going to rest the back of my screwdriver here on my gut, and I'm going to use that as leverage to push down. At the same time, I'm going to slide this back. And there we go. Nice and easy. And this is that piece that's going to go flying if you're not careful. And then we'll hold this down, release, and there you go. Just make sure that this piece doesn't go flying. If you look at it real carefully, you can see that there is a spring right there. So the little plunger there will go flying. Sorry, I'm not a professional Glocksmith, so I don't know the names of all these parts and functions, so you'll have to forgive me if I can't give you exact words and definitions of what all this stuff means. Okay. Alright, so if you look at this piece, you'll notice that you have two sides of the slide plate. You have a flat side, and you have a another side here that looks kind of got some designs in it. And if you look at the OEM part that we took off, this is the back side, this is the front side. So here we're looking at the back side. So when you install this piece, you're going to make sure that this part, the flat side, is facing outward. Okay, for some of you that don't know. Okay, and we're going to put this back on same way we took it off. I'm first going to just slide this through here. Again, my Glock has lots of rounds through it, so it's very easy. It's not so stiff. So I'm pushing that down. At the same time, I'm just going to set this in there. Then with my screwdriver, I'm going to very carefully push that down and finish sliding in the rest of the way. Just like that. And it'll click into place. And we've just installed our new slide plate. And there you go. So now I'm going to take my slide. I'm going to place my barrel back in. Then I'm going to place my plunger spring. And then there we go. Oh, and now it's locked in place. Perfect. All right. Again, I'm not a professional Glocksmith, so if you have any questions about what you've seen or I did something wrong, then I don't know. But I've replaced quite a few of these slide plates, and I don't have the proper tools that Glocksmiths do. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.